So Donald Trump in his tariff list is now putting tariffs on an uninhabited island off the coast of Australia. Bro, I'm tired, Chief. Like, I can't with this shit. Like, who the fuck is writing this stuff up? It would be a cute joke if tariffs were, like, necessary, but they're not. These people really are just the bottom of the barrel stupid. What do they call it? A kakistocracy, when the dumbest people in your country run the nation? That is what we are dealing with right now. The dumbest people at the helm. We're fucked. It's over. We're cooked. They're tariffing penguins and mountains of ice. I want out. This isn't fair. What did I do wrong? What did Drake say? Tell me, what did I do wrong? Like, what did I do wrong? Get me out, bro. What the tariffing penguins. God, let's watch this crap.
This is Heard Island. It's part of an Australian territory in the southern Indian Ocean where no people live. Now, it's an unlikely target of President Trump's sweeping tariffs. Despite being unpopulated and home to penguins, the Trump administration hit the remote territory with a 10% tariff. The CIA World Factbook describes the uninhabited island as 80% ice-covered and bleak. Economic activity there essentially ended in 1877 when the human population of sealers left the territory.
Can we finally admit that the conservative movement is stolen valor? You are not the white people who built Western. Let's just admit it. Like, sure, like, white liberals of the past would be considered conservative today, but my God, you people hate modern medicine. You hate rule of law, democracy. Like, can we admit these aren't the smart white people? Can we admit that the white people who, like built Western civilization are having their honor stolen? Like, this is, yo, bro, why is there a tariff on a random island? This isn't, it's not endearing. It could be, but it's not endearing because this is a stark reminder of the incompetence of the people we're dealing with. They calculated the tariffs by dividing the trade deficit by the amount of goods they were exporting to us. The percentage or whatever the fuck they were exporting to us. That's how they did it. They didn't even ask, okay, what are they didn't even take the time out of their day to say, okay, what goods are being tariffed? Like, what is the actual, like, they didn't take the time to figure out what the actual specific tariffs were from each country on specific goods. At all. So now the American people are going to pay a hefty price for both domestic and foreign goods based off mathematic conclusions derived from stupidity. And they're putting tariffs on penguins. On penguins. This movement is literally just a movement of anger and hating the rest of the world. And it goes to show there really is a dark demonic spirit in America that we have not confronted, and it lives on in the ideological descendants of the Confederacy. It really does. And this is why the left needs to embrace its true identity. We are the people who defeated the Nazis. We are the people who defeated the Confederacy. We are the New Deal. We have an identity. We are a people. The same way the conservatives love slavery, and the same way the Confederates, well, both, same thing. The same way the Confederates love H-Man, Mustache Man, is the same way we love FDR. The same way they love Robert E. Lee and Nathan Bedford Forrest is the same way we love Grant and we should love Grant and Sherman. Now, granted, they were, no pun intended, complicated men, given the time period they were born into, but they crushed the Confederacy and they deserve their props. We need to start embracing Americans who actually defeated what MAGA has always been throughout American history. Because this is just a demonstration of the stupidity of these people. It's not cute. It's not adorable. Like, Obama would have, acknowledged this. Like, if Obama had to put tariffs on Australia in some alternate timeline, He would joke about us tariffing the penguins. He would already know how silly it looked because he would have taken the time out to understand it. Trump doesn't even care. He doesn't know. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a fuck. These people are ignorant. They are stupid. And they want their ignorance to matter more than anyone else's expertise. It is basically participation trophy culture taken to its extreme. They were mad about kids getting trophies for participating in sports and not winning. But they want us to continue to treat them like competent adults despite voting for economic collapse. Hey, bro, let me log out. Let me get about. I can't, bro. Like, this is not fair. This isn't fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. And I said it's not fair. It's just like, what is this? What is this? Obama, Biden, summon something to save us. Oh my God, dude. And it is that simple. One of the things I realized after Kamala lost was how simple politics really is. The messaging was, under whose term in office was life easier? Trump or Biden? Americans, not understanding the economic consequences of COVID and the war in Ukraine, decided that Biden somehow pressed a button to make the eggs more expensive and voted for Trump. If you think the average American who voted for Trump has any actual understanding of how much damage Trump is going to do and how little to literally zero damage Biden did, you're wrong. You're wrong. Simplistic messaging is key. And that's why the Democratic Party is going to have a strong populist movement. That's why AOC and Bernie doing their thing is important. That's why even Hassan, someone who I'm very concerned about, doing an interview with them, I think is really good. I think it's good that Hassan is lending some of his. It's like the spirit bomb, right? Like Bernie, and AOC are like this, and everybody's kind of like reaching their hand out and like sending them energy. We need something. I don't know what the ultimate like megazord form of liberal aggression and rage is going to be, but the same way they responded to Obama's presidency with rage because he's black is the same way we need to respond to Trump's presidency because he's an incompetent president. Because he's a horrible president, and because MAGA is built on confusion and foolishness. The same way they responded with rage is the same way we should respond with rage. I do not believe unkind, uncharitable, inhumane people deserve mercy. This is their second time turning traitor against the United States. How many chances do these people get before we finally give them what they're asking for? You know what I mean? Like, if treason is the remedy they have sought, let them have it all. Let them have it all. If that's what they want, let them have it. They want treason? All right, cool. Tariffs on an island of penguins. But you niggas are retarded, bro. Like, oh my God. Like, and that's why the slogan, Make America Great Again, it's the perfect slogan for this era of American history. This nation is becoming worse every step of the way under the banner of a movement that claims to be making America great again. That's why the irony of Donald Trump undoing the Department of Education in a room full of school children, it's like the universe or God is like playing like an ironic joke on the country. This really is divine. Like, I really do believe Trump is living out his destiny. He really is living out his destiny to destroy. Some people might sit there and say, you're out of bounds, like you're in that like spiritual lyrical miracle, like, okay, I understand that I'm in like astrology politics now, but bear with me. I really do believe Donald Trump's destiny is to just fuck everything up. Like, I think he was literally born, bro. How can you crash the economy and born on a blood moon? It's your destiny to fuck it all up. Come on. It's his destiny to destroy America. We know it. You know it. Everybody's saying it. And it's just the truth. It's just the facts. We're fucked.